host, Meredith, now joined by the newest Yes Network analyst, Todd Frazier. Todd, first one under your belt last night. How'd you feel?
I felt great. I've done it before, but nothing like New York, as we all know, playing here for one, and then being a broadcaster, got to put your best foot forward. I felt really comfortable, and with Michael, it felt smooth.
Now, you mentioned Michael. I know you work in the studio with Bob and Jack and Flash occasionally, and I'm going to put you on the spot to start and get you in trouble with someone.
Yeah.
What do you like better, being in the booth or in the studio?
It's kind of a mixture right now, I got to be honest. I love Bob, Jack, and Flash over there. Michael, I'm just starting to get to know. So I'm going to lean towards those guys. Bob, especially, he's been giving me some good pointers. Jack's helped me out with trying to figure out the names of the Yankees that were of old and all that good stuff. So I'm going to lean towards Bob and Jack right now.
Preparing as a player, I imagine, is wildly different than preparing as a broadcaster.
Yes.
How do you prepare as a broadcaster?
Well, I'm using a pen a little more. So for me, a little bit of video, not as much when you were as a player, but my focal point is trying to make sure I'm saying the right stuff, making sure everybody's comfortable, and just trying to figure out as we go along. But my biggest attribute is talking about what's happening on the field, and I think that's why I'm here right now, to try and tell the fans and the young kids out there what could have been done or what should have been done.
Well, let's talk about it, because this Yankees team, although they lost last night, for the most part, they have been rolling all season long. What are you most impressed by?
Oh, the pitching staff, for one. I mean, no Garrett Cole, and you see guys like Luis Heel dominating. He's on the scene. What are they going to do after Garrett Cole comes back? The hitters, I mean, you can name from Anthony Volpe all the way to Jose Trevino how good the hitting has been over the last 8 games. They're batting over 300. I mean, that is absolutely phenomenal. And as a team like that, you can only roll and keep going higher.
When you have guys 1 through 9 that contribute, what's it like to be a part of a lineup like
it's
that?
fun. You don't want to mess anything up. You come to the ballpark, do the same stuff, maybe even eat the same things, and just enjoy each other's company. Winning takes care of everything, as we know, and as you know, you've been here a long time.
Did you do anything as far as superstitions before you went out there to play?
No, for me, I wasn't really superstitious. I didn't touch the lines. If there was a certain shower that felt pretty good and I did good that day, I would take my turn and wait until I got that shower, but not too many.
Nothing too crazy.
No.
Now, you're one of the guys that has spent time both with the Yankees and with the Mets. What was the biggest difference you found between playing in the Bronx and playing in Queens?
Yeah, it's going to be a little harsh, but I'd say accountability. I mean, it's when you walk into this stadium, you feel it. You want to put your best foot forward. You know, when you walk in here, it's game time right when you walk in. So, you know, the Mets was great as well, you know, and like I said, it's kind of harsh, but at the same time, expectation and accountability were the 2 biggest things.
Some guys don't thrive here in the Bronx. They don't necessarily like that aspect of it. Did you like that added accountability?
Yeah, no, I love it. I mean, did I hit the best I could have? Probably not, but I did love playing here. The fans are going to let you know how they feel, so you don't even have to look at the scoreboard. If you hear the boos or the yells, all right, I got to pick it up a little bit, but I did. I loved every second of playing here.
Now, yesterday, a little bit of a tough luck loss for the Yankees. Clay Holmes came in that 9th inning, wasn't able to close the door, but before that, Marcus Stroman, great performance out of him, 7 1/3, and I just had him on the set, and
yes.
I know you used to play with Stroman over in Queens. What was he like as a teammate?
He was phenomenal. Energy, emotion, enthusiasm. He's a happy-go-lucky guy. He's going to bring all that swagger that you've seen, and he's not going to overpower you with fastballs. He's got 4 or 5 different other pitches, and he looks smooth as silk out there, and that can only bode well for the Yankees.
Now, have you had the conversation? Because I know you made a trade with him, but maybe he still owes you the second half of the trade?
Yeah, so he still owes me a Golden Glove signed that was supposed to be given to me in 2018. I'm not going to bug him anymore. If it happens, it happens. It would be nice. I'd give it to my son, and he would love that.
Well, there you go. Hey, I know you're a big collector. So what have you been collecting? Mostly Jordans?
Yeah, mostly Jordans. Like, I'm a big cleat collector. I have over 55 cleats, some of mine, and mostly of other players. Next on the list is Judge. I got to get him to himself, and maybe he'll send one over for my kids, so that'd be nice.
Are you ever in awe of the way he's able to hit a baseball? Giancarlo Stanton's able to hit a baseball?
I've seen Judge hit a baseball in Toronto, and he almost hit a hotel in center field in batting practice. And I'm telling you, it's just goofy. It's silly. All the weird words you want to say. The guy has so much power. And Giancarlo, he beat me in the home run derby, so he's got something one up on me. So these guys, the size of their shoes, the size of their body frames, it's just phenomenal.
What was your favorite moment as a player?
Oh, there's a couple of them. You always want your first walk-off home run. I thought that was great. I did it against Atlanta with the Reds. The 3-run homer here I hit off of Charlie Morton in Game 3 against the Houston Astros. you know, something as little as roll call here at Yankee Stadium. I didn't know what to do. Gave kind of a Shooter McGavin kind of look, and stuff like that I'll remember.
Well, I'm sure they loved it. Todd, I know you have a broadcast to do with Michael Kay, so I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I'll let you get upstairs. But thank you, and I'll see you up there.
Thank you. Always good to talk to you.
All right.